Good morning, dear kids. Today I am continuing with your same topic, that is trigonometrical ratios. We have this as chapter number, let me check. It's chapter number 21. Yes. And I'm taking your exercise D. No, I'm so sorry. I'm taking your exercise C. So it's 21C and problem number 7. Let's see what it says. Find in each case the value of x. Your first problem is something like this. Let's start. Sin x is equal to sin 60 cos 30 minus cos 60 sin 30. My dear kids, you have to find the value of x. It's not proving that you have to separately do it. You have to simultaneously start the equation. Sin x is equal to sin 60, I'll put root 3 upon 2, into cos 30, that is also root 3 upon 2, minus cos 60, that is half, sin 30 is also half. So I'll write sin x is equal to, I'll multiply, I'll get something like this. Once I got this, I'll reduce and I'll get sin x is equal to half. Now just refer your tables. In your table, x degree sin half कब आता है? कौन से डिग्री पे हाफ आता है? So that is sin 30. Am I correct? So can I write x is equal to 30 degree? So this is how we find the value of x. I guess you will be able to do second problem, third problem. I'll jump on directly to fourth. In your fourth problem, it is given 10x is equal to tan 60 degree minus tan 30 degree upon 1 plus tan 60 degree into tan 30 degree. The concept is going to be same. You have to just put in the values. Tan 60 I have put root 3. Tan 30 is 1 upon root 3. And down I have put tan 60 again root 3. Multiplication with tan 30, that is 1 upon root 3. So I have just put in their values and I'll start with solving it. So I got above, when I take LCM, I'll get 3 minus 1 upon root 3 upon, for this also I'll take LCM. So down will be root 3 and above will be root 3 plus, I'm so sorry, it's a multiplication here. So root 3 is cut. So down I'll get 1 plus 1, that is 2. Am I correct with this? So above you got 2 upon root 3 and down you got 2, which I take it up as 2 upon 1 in multiplication. So my dear kids, my answer is, it will go here, the 2 down will go here into multiplication like this. So 2 will be cut and 1 upon root 3. So I got 10x is equal to 1 upon root 3. Now you have to search from your tables. In 10 table, when you are getting 1 upon root 3. So that is tan 30. So I will say my x value is 30 degree. Is that clear? I'll take your problem number 7. And once you got problem number 7, you will be able to do 5 and 6, I hope. Problem number 7 says cos 2x minus 6 degree is equal to cos square 30 minus cos square 60. Now I'll keep my 2x minus 6 here as it is. For cos square 30, I'll put root 3 upon 2 the whole square. For cos square 60, I'll put 1 upon 2 the whole square. I have put square because in your ratios you have square. So once I open this, I'll get something like this, that is 2 upon 4, hence half. So can I say cos 2x minus 6 is equal to half? Now from your cos table, just check when you are getting the half as the ratio in cos table. So you will notice cos 60 is half. So instead of half, can I write cos 60 degree? Now your cos and cos are cut. 2x minus 6 is equal to 60. 2x is equal to 66 and x will be 33 degree. Is that clear? I'll take your next problem. In each case, find the value of a, and it should be in between 90 and 0. Let's start. I'll do your first problem. Your second problem will be homework. Sin 90 minus 3a into cosec 42 is equal to 1. Now my dear kids, for sin 90 minus 3a, okay, can I take this? Can I just take this cosec a here in multiplication, cosec 42, here it will go in division? Am I correct with this? So I got sin 90 minus 3a, which was as it is, and here instead of 1 upon cosec 42, can I write sin 42? Because I know that sin theta is equal to 1 upon cosec theta. Yes? Now sin cancel. You got equation 9 minus 3a is equal to 42, and from there you will solve this linear equation and you will get a is equal to 16 degree. Very same problem, your second. You have to just take this sec 77 here in division, and 1 upon sec 77 you can write cos 77, because cos theta is equal to 1 upon sec theta. I'll take your next problem, that is proving problem number 9, which goes something like this. Cos 90 minus theta into cos theta upon cot theta should be equal to 1 minus cos square theta. My dear kids, I'll prove my left hand side and I should get the answer like this. Cos 90 minus theta, can I write sin theta into this cos theta down, the remaining one? Upon for cot theta, can I write cos theta upon sin theta? Got my point clear? If I take this into multiplication, I will get sin into sin theta into cos theta, and this when it goes up it will be sin theta upon cos theta. Am I correct? So towards your numerator you will get sin square theta into cos theta, and down you will get cos theta. I'll eliminate this cos theta. So my answer is sin square theta, which I can also write 1 minus cos square theta. And that's what is the required part. How did you convert it? Sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. Because we know sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So if I just keep sin square theta as a subject, I'll get 1 minus cos square theta. Got my point clear? So that's the reason here sin square theta I have converted into 1 minus cos square theta. Next you have evaluate. That means you have to find the value. Now you have sin 35 cos 55 plus cos 35 sin 55 upon cosec square 10 minus 10 square 80. Look my dear kids, from sin and cos I am converting 1. I'll keep sin 35 as it is. For cos 55 I will write sin 90 minus theta, that is sin 35. Because we know cos theta is equal to sin 90 minus theta. So if I have cos 55, that will be equal to sin 90 minus 55, that is sin 35. So I got the value of cos 55 as sin 35. Plus I'll keep cos 35 here as it is, and instead of sin 55 I will write cos 35, because sin theta is equal to cos 90 minus theta. So that's the reason sin 55 will be equal to cos 90 minus 55, that is cos 35. Are you getting my point very clear? So you got that. How did I convert it? I have kept one same and one I have converted so that I get some point. Next I have down cosec square 10. So I'll keep it cosec square 10 as it is. For 10 square 80, can I write cot square 10? Cot square 10 degree. Got my point clear? Now my dear kids, for sin 35 and sin 35, I will write sin square 35 degree. दो बार है sin and sin. For cos 35, I will write cos square 35 degree. And down, if you remember, cosec square theta minus cos square theta, you have an identity that it is equal to 1. So I'll write 1. You also have identity sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1. So I can write 1 upon 1. So my evaluation says that the final value is 1 only. Next you have, without using trigonometric tables, evaluate. Again you have evaluation. No worries. I'll keep sin square 45. Sin square 34 degree as it is. For sin square 56, can I write cos square 34? Because sin theta is cos 90 minus theta. Plus 2 10 18 degree I'll keep as it is. For 10 72, I'm putting cot 18 degree. Minus cot square 30. अब cot 30 की तो वैल्यू आपके पास है in the table. So we know that cot 30 is root 3, तो उसका square. Now my dear kids, sin square 34 plus cos square 34 is 1, because sin square theta plus cos square theta, any angle, is equal to 1. So I put 1 here. Plus 2 10 18 degree, I'll keep it as it is. For cot 18 degree, can I write 1 upon 10 18 degree? Because cot theta is equal to 1 upon 10 theta. So that will be eliminated, and root 3 square will be 3. So I got value 1 plus 2 minus 3, and the final answer is 0. I'll take up next, and it goes, without using trigonometrical tables, evaluate. Okay my dear kids, let's see what we can do. Cosec square 57. अब 90 minus 57 is 33, तो cosec square 57 को हम लिख सकते हैं sec square 33. tan square 33 मैं ऐसे ही रहने दूंगी, because tan और sec से एक आइडेंटिटी है. if you remember, sec square theta and tan square theta का subtraction is 1. So I'll keep it as it is. For cos 44, I'll keep it as it is. For cosec 46, I'll prefer to write cos 44. फर्स्ट वाला cos 44 ऐसे ही, और कोसेक की जगह पे आई एम राइटिंग सेक, आई एम सो सॉरी, आई एम राइटिंग सेक 44 माइनस √2 cos 45 degree. We know cos 45 degree is 1√2, so I'll multiply 1√2. Minus tan square 60. I know tan 60 value is √3 और उसका square. Now my dear kids, we have an identity sec square theta minus tan square theta is 1, so I'll put it 1. Here cos 44 as it is you write it. For sec 44 you can write it 1 upon cos 44, so that this can be eliminated. This is already eliminated and here it is 3. So you got 1 plus 1 minus 1 minus 3. So your final answer is minus 2. You have only basic identities which you have to just put in. For example, sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. For example, sin theta is equal to 1 upon cosec theta. तो ये जो main basic identities है, if you are just putting up, using your brain and putting up the identities, you will get the things clear. Okay, shall we pack up here? God bless.